Real Madrid have just gone on and signed one of the best players in the game, Eden Hazard. An insane transfer. So today, because of that, it is time for the Eden Hazard Real Madrid challenge. What we're going to do is go in to the manager career mode with Real Madrid. We have updated all of their latest transfers. Luka, Jovic, Eder, Militao, and I think a few others as well. So let's get into this. I'm going to show you guys a look at the roster once we get into it, but we're going to make sure, of course, they're in the Champions League current squads, so we can get those updated players on the team. And let's get into this career mode and show you guys the squad. Also, quickly before we do that, I have updated, or I shouldn't say updated, I am using the Realism FIFA 19 career mode mod. I made a video on that the other week. I'll link that in the top right hand corner. So pretty much we're gonna get realistic transfers in this career mode, realistic results when we sim games, because that's all we're gonna be doing is simming games. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun. And here are going to be the rules for today's episode. We have one season to win as many trophies as we can with Real Madrid. The main trophies that we're going to be going for: the Copa del Rey, La Liga, and Champions League. For each one of those trophies that I don't win, I will be giving away FIFA points on Twitter. You just got to go like my most recent post. It should be like a thumbnail of this video. But if I do win every single trophy, I'm sorry, no giveaway. But that's going to be over on Twitter. And to accomplish this, we have one season to win these trophies. And we are going to be doing this by simulating every single game. And the transfers that we sign, they must be realistic transfers. So you guys see the rules on the screen. Now let's show you the squad. And here it is with the main man, Eden Hazard, up top at that left wing position. I'm like so excited to watch Champions League, La Liga football next year and see him on the pitch for Real Madrid. We all knew this was coming, and well, it's finally here. Eden Hazard, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Stats, we all know he's just an insane player. Rest of the squad, though, pretty similar except for the two new signings. Luka, Jovic, the striker from the Bundesliga, 5-star weak foot, another great player, great potential on him. And then also Eder, Militao, the player from Liga NOS, I believe. Where did he play for? Porto was his previous team. Had a great season. He can also play right back. That's very interesting. So another young player, definitely going to grow throughout the season. They also made another signing, a player from Santos FC, but because Brazil is in the game, but the players on the Brazilian teams, they aren't the real players because they don't have all the correct licensing. So he is not in the game. We were unable to add Rodrigo, I think is his name. We couldn't add him, the Brazilian. And also another thing we didn't add were the players that are returning from loan. Those guys are still all going to be loaned out. So the only three new players on this team are Militao, Luka, Jovic. His name is Luka, right? Yeah, Luka, Jovic, and then of course Eden Hazard. And here's how much money we have. I left it in US dollars. I don't know why I didn't change it, but that's what we're doing for today's episode. All right, let's get into these signings now. So right now, a big player that is currently linked to Real Madrid is Paul Pogba. He actually said that he was going to be willing to take a pay cut to join Real Madrid. So it's only fitting that since we're doing realistic signings in this career mode, that we try to sign the man, Paul Pogba. So let's do that. This is not going to be an easy signing by any means of the imagination. Paul Pogba, one of the best career mode players, because, I mean, 25 years of age, he has great potential, can go up to like a 93. Guys, it's going to be pretty pricey to sign him. So let's go 120 million. I guarantee you, I almost guarantee you that they want like 180, I'm going to say. 190, oh my God. Literally, if we purchase him right now, it's almost everything that we have. I'm going to bring him in, but I definitely do not want to pay that much money. 156. That leaves us with 62 million left. Oh my God. They are literally not budging whatsoever on Paul Pogba. Oh my God. The fact that, again, that Real Madrid only signed Hazard for like, I think it was like 90 million is insane. Okay, they're budging a little bit. 181. Let's see if we can bring him down to 170. I think that would be, come on, man. That's completely fair. That's an insane amount of money. Manchester United, they accept it. Let's go. But yeah, as we go through contract negotiations right here with Paul Pogba, it's really crazy how cheap Real Madrid got Eden Hazard for. And yeah, even with that money that we just gave Man United to sign Pogba, let's be honest, man, they're probably just going to blow all that money anyway. They've just been so unsuccessful the past seasons. He wants a $300 million release clause. Sure, if any team is willing to pay that, we'll definitely take $300 million for Paul Pogba. And now comes the salary, and I guess let's just give him what he's currently making over there at United. 330. Okay, he counters, but we're gonna accept that. Welcome to the club, Paul Pogba. So off to a good start. Pogba on the team, and I'm really interested to see how this team is gonna do with the realistic career mode mod turned on, because, well, with that turned on, guys, I'm sure that Real Madrid are gonna be close to 100 points during league play. So with that, let's put Casemiro. He is gonna be on the bench for now, and of course we got to start Paul Pogba. And I guess we'll play him at CDM. It's a position that I think he could, I don't know. It says he can't play it, but I see Paul Pogba as a CDM. I think he could be fine. I guess we could, you know what? I guess we could change the formation. Let's do that. Let's just do a normal 4-3-3. Yeah, 4-3-3 flat. I think that's probably our best bet. And there you have it, man. This team right now just looks absolutely incredible. So currently only 44 million to spend. Doesn't seem like a lot, but what we do have right here is the preseason tournament. So I'm just gonna simulate through this, and hopefully we'll win it, make it to the final. We'll get an extra 10, 15 mil, however much it is. And we made it to the semis against Chelsea, and we made it to the final against Bayern Munich, and we lost. But we still got like 10 mil, so that's all good. Right, so an extra 3 million and 4 million from those results. But here's the bad news. Luka Modric out for 6 weeks. Carvajal out for 4 months. Like, are you kidding me? The preseason tournament, maybe this career mode realism mod isn't great. I mean, it is quite possible that this could happen, but usually the best players don't play in the preseason tournament. We simmed them all. Oh no, this is going to be a lot tougher than I thought, man. Luckily, we did sign another midfielder, so the Modric loss isn't going to be worst case scenario, but it's still big. I mean, he's one of our better players, so we're going to take him off. We'll throw him on, and then I guess it's Militao's time to shine, because he can play the right back position. Carvajal comes out, Militao's starting, and then we can put Ordiozola right here onto the bench. Yeah, right. So we need to make some improvements fast. The next two players on my radar are as followed. De Ligt, who hasn't necessarily been linked to Real Madrid in real life, but a player that I know has been linked to clubs like Barcelona, Man City. He may have been linked to Real Madrid, but I just haven't seen it from my research. De Ligt, we all know how much of a beast he is. And then João Félix, apparently he's really close to signing to Madrid at the time of making this video. So let's try to go for it. João Félix, can we afford to do that? The club isn't willing to sell the player. Oh my God, I guess we can afford that. Okay, so we just paid his release clause for 62 mil. Now, remember, guys, with this realism mod, player values have gone up. So João Félix would definitely be a lot cheaper if you were to purchase him without this realism mod. But because this realism mod is set on, a lot of younger players are a lot more valuable. De Ligt is valued at, look at that. You have to spend upwards of 200 million to get De Ligt. So in terms of realism, yeah, it's going to cost a lot more to get some of these players. So João Félix, I'm not sure how much money we're going to have left. I didn't think we had 62 mil to begin with. And we literally have $149,000 left for us to sign him. So let's see if we can, if he wants it. He's probably going to want a little bit more than that, man. All right. So far, he agrees. Release clause. Ooh, I kind of want to disagree with that. Let's deny release clause. Good. He says we can move forward. And now for the contract. Okay. We can give him what he wants, and it looks like João Félix is gonna be signing with Real Madrid, our second signing so far. And unfortunately, with the realism mod, his rating hasn't really been upgraded, so only a 78. But with this mod, I'm sure he's gonna grow rapidly if he gets the playing time. Right now, we'll put him on the bench, and we'll see how he does. I'm hoping he gets some minutes with the club. And yeah, him and Junior, man. It would be a lot better for this challenge if we did multiple seasons, because he'd be able to progress so much more. But since, guys, you guys know, we're literally only doing one season. It's pretty much like a one season to glory. Yeah, João Félix, next player on the bench. And with that signing, our transfer budget has been absolutely depleted. So I guess this is a chance to win a trophy, but it's a trophy that I'm not really counting for the challenge. Let's just see if we can win it, though. We're putting out our best lineup. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Let's sit Benzema. Let's put Jovic on. I want all of the new signings to play minus João Félix because he just really doesn't fit anywhere. Nah, he doesn't. And Jovic can only play striker, right? Oh, he can play cam. No, we're going to sit Félix. We're going to play all of the new signings, though. So let's go ahead and do this, boys. And let's see if we go in our first trophy. Again, this doesn't count towards the 3 or the giveaway. So I just want to see how this team does, and especially with this realism mod on, let's see how they do. It's a Madrid derby right here in the UEFA Super Cup, and we're winning 2-1. Eden Hazard makes his debut. I guess he may have played in the preseason tournament, but his debut right here, and his goal wins it in the 101st minute. A penalty from him. Crazy, man. Hopefully this is the start of a good season. There we go. Technically our first trophy. So this is an interesting one. Asensio is a player who Real Madrid have considered selling. There's been talks that he may be leaving the club. 85 million is what we've been offered for Barcelona. The only thing is, if we get rid of him, I don't really know who we would bring in right now. So I think what I'm going to do is, for now, just reject this. We're going to wait till January to see what becomes of the team. We have got some extra money, though, from, I believe, the UEFA Super Cup and something else. I don't know where 25 million came from, but I'm not complaining. We'll take the extra cash. No idea where that came from, though. All right, so luckily, Luka Modric going to be returning from his injury. Carvajal is still out, so that means Eder Militao is going to continue to get his time to shine over here, and he's already gone up to an 81 overall, which is awesome. So I'm interested to see what these players are going to get to by the time the season ends. So since I don't think I'm going to be signing anyone else, yeah, I'm definitely not, man. I'm going to save the money till January, see what we can do then. So let's just give it a ride. Let's get to January and continue to hopefully make some signings. And hopefully we'll be top of the table and through to the knockout stage of the Champions League. We'll see in January. And here we are, January, just like that. Let's take a look at how our squad is doing. 3rd place. Wow. Okay, only 4 points back from the top, so that isn't the worst. Probably, I'm guessing there's been injuries. There had to have been injuries. We haven't lost a game. Oh, wow. All right. I will take that. We have yet to lose a game, but we're in 3rd place. 6 draws is not going to help. The Copa del Rey, Copa de España, we are still in that competition in the round of 16. And as for the Champions League, we had to have moved on, right? Yes, we have. We're taking on Ajax in the round of 16. And in the group, we topped the group. We have yet to lose a game all season long with this team. Oh my God. This is insane, man. Okay, wow. This could end up turning into an undefeated Eden Hazard Real Madrid challenge if we can keep up with this. Okay, wow. Now I understand why we've drawn so many games. I don't really understand, though, how we're undefeated. With Varane out, Ramos out, Marcelo out, Isco out, Toni Kroos coming back from an injury. With this realism mod, injuries just come left and right. This is absolutely ridiculous. So here's a look at all the injuries. Marcelo out for 2 months. This happened in December. Ramos out for 5 weeks, so he's going to be returning at the end of January. That also happened in December. Another injury in this, dude, all these injuries happen like back to back weeks. Varane out 6 weeks, and then Toni Kroos is returning. How unlucky is this? Literally all of our best players, almost all of our defense, wiped clean within 3 weeks. And currently still only 25 million to use. It's just not enough. We need to sell players, guys, or I don't know what's going to become of this team. We're not going to be able to sign anyone big. So this might be our chance to sell someone and bring in someone big. Carvajal, man. He's such a beast. But we have Eder Militao. I think we can get more for him as well. Barcelona, the team looking. He's 86 overall. Let's negotiate for Carvajal. We brought in Eder Militao. We have Ordiozola as well. I would love to bring in another center back. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get a little bit more for him. 135 mil for Carvajal. Barcelona are set at 105, but guys, I think we can get more. 125. Come on, man. I know you got money, Barcelona. Nope. Sticking at 105. 115. Can we just get a little extra, please? and they storm out. Oh, good God. So I guess with these injuries, it isn't worst case scenario because we still have Nacho. We got Eder. We got Ordiozola. Luka Jovic up to an 84. Félix up to a 79. Seems like he's been a good backup striker so far. So one thing I'm going to do, I know I said I wasn't going to do this. I could have done it at the beginning of the the episode, but I'm only going to do it for a few players. I'm going to check out the guys who are out on loan. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to finances and do it through here. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is bring back a few players in the positions that we need, and I have some ideas. No, let's go to value. Okay, first one, James Rodriguez. Let's recall him. It's gonna cost us 6 million, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Another solid midfielder to bring in, and then a left back. I know we have one. Where is he? Lucas Hernandez. Oh, he's only a 78. We have this man as well, who's loaned out to Borussia Dortmund. The left back option may not be worth it because I know we have a 77 rated left back, so we're gonna hold off on that. But James Rodriguez coming back to the team. So unfortunately, as we're going through January right here, we got our first loss of the season to Real Betis, 1-0. Literally the first game we've lost all season. I've just been simming, trying to get some players to get sent offers, but so far nothing, so I'm back to the calendar. This is an interesting one, and it's one that I'm going to negotiate and seeing if we can get a little bit more right here. One of our midfielders, we just brought back James, so this is a player that I'm looking to get rid of. 61 mil is what has been offered, which I think is a really fair price, but of course I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more. 91 million, let's hope they don't storm out. 66 is what they counter at, and we're gonna counter at 76. And they come back at 66. Come on, man. None of these teams budge. I hate, one thing I really dislike about career mode is how every other team wants to offer me an astronomical price, but when I go to offer a very big price, they always say no. We get 76 for Danny right here. So if that does end up going through, if the player accepts, we are going to need to sign someone else. I'll need to start looking into some more players. So with that signing, we don't have enough to improve our starting 11. Like, no player that we buy, unless we had like an extra 100 million, would be enough to improve the team. I want to improve the bench, not the Ligt again. I really wish we could sign him, but we are going to go for his teammate in Ziyech, a player who can play the right wing position. Cam, honestly, he may even fit in to start at the right wing position. So let's see what he can do. I think this is going to be a good one, man. A player, again, not necessarily linked with Real Madrid, but a realistic transfer offer to say the least. 60 mil, as long as they don't want like 100 million. They think it's fair. We may have overpaid a little, but I'll take that for Ziyech. Bros, I messed up during contract negotiations, and there's not enough time left to go and renegotiate. I literally gave him such a good offer, and this is, oh my god, please get rid of this for FIFA 20. Like, it didn't show me a suggested value for his contract, like for his weekly wages. So I offered him like $500,000 in bonuses, and then I offered him 100K a week, and he said it was insulting, and he stormed out. Like, I don't know. Usually the agent comes to the team first with what they want, and then the negotiations go for there. Like, EA, man, it's just so dumb. It's just so dumb. That would never happen in real life. A player wouldn't just storm out of the room. Oh my god. All right, I apologize, boys. And there's just going to be more bad news to follow with this. Look what happened. Another injury. Luka Modric. 4 months. He's out for the rest of the season. Are you kidding me? Luckily, we brought back James Rodriguez. Maybe this realistic career mode mod isn't as great as I thought it would be. Too many injuries. Right, transfer window over, boys. We're done with that. It's time to finish this episode off. Here's the team we're going into the final end of the season with. We're going to throw James in there. You know what? No. James is going to be on the bench. Casemiro's much more higher. He is 89. Our whole in midfield is rated 89. So the Modric loss isn't the worst thing. Isco's fit again. We'll throw him back in there. Marcelo is about to be fit. Ramos back. Varane back. Here is our team, boys, going in to the final half of the season. Let's see if we can do it, man. We got to at least win. Well, I'm going to say it. We at least got to win one. I'm hoping to win all three. We got La Liga. We got Copa del Rey. We got the Champions League. Let's sim to the end, and we're going to see, boys, if I'm giving away anything or if I'm going to win the episode and take the treble. So we've made it to the end, boys. I have simulated, and look at this. We played Real Madrid in the semifinals of the Champions League. The only question is, did we win it? And did we win La Liga? Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, no. 2 3-0 losses. We failed to win the Champions League. There's one set of giveaway for you guys. Again, all you got to do is go retweet, follow me on Instagram. You'll see the post. I'll link it in the description. All right, there's one set of FIFA points. Let's see if we won La Liga right here. No. Oh my God, we did terrible. And I'm 100% guessing injuries had everything to do with it. Atletico Madrid win it on 97 points. 81 is all we got. Eden Hazard could not do it for us. One loss for Madrid. And I already know we lost to Copa del Rey. Wow. All right, I might not be using this realistic career mode mod anymore. It just hasn't done well for me. And I mean, I guess it's realistic. You know, Barcelona, very strong squad. They end up beating us 4-1 on aggregate there in the semis. And of course, the final yet to be played. Yeah, that is so disappointing. As for the Champions League final, it's Liverpool against Juve. That is realistic. You know, you got Liverpool in the final. They actually won it this year in real life. Spurs losing to Liverpool actually in the quarterfinals. That is funny. But yep, there's the final for you guys. As for your player stats, Eden Hazard did his job. 34 goals in all competitions. He had 30 in La Liga alone. That's very impressive. 12 assists. Wow. I mean, that's just incredible. Benzema with 34, Gareth Bale with 30, Pogba with 12, and then the list just goes down from here. And yeah, I'm just gonna guess injuries had a lot to do with why we didn't play that well. Just way too many injuries. Luka Jovic ends the season at an 85 overall. Let's check out some of our other players. Eder Militao ends at an 82. Did they even play? Where's our boy? Oh my God, he had 3 caps all season. He went up to an 80, but he didn't score a single goal. So that signing did not pay off for us whatsoever. That's it, boys, for the episode. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know which challenge we should do next. We epically failed this one, but because of that, giveaway for you guys over on Twitter. Link in the description. Whenever I can give stuff away for you guys, it may, I've been saying FIFA points, but it may just be a copy of FIFA 19 if you guys still need FIFA 19 this late into the cycle. But yep, giveaway over there. Do that. Thank you for watching. Let me know which challenge we should do next, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.
For a chance, for adventure, what's your poison, what's your pleasure?